Oh, whoopsie. I don't have my camera set up. Hold up, guys.
Almost.
Alright, and now... Just gotta get the camera to work. There we go. Hey, hey! I'm back. It's been a hot minute. Am I best centered here? Right here? Yeah. Been a hot minute. You might be able to hear it in my voice or in my... Just sometimes I might have to blow my nose. I'm still a little congested. My voice is cleared up though, so I'm able to stream. It might not be for too long, but I wanted to return because I'm bored and I've been missing the game. So, get this show on the road. First off, we need to get ourselves a ceiling kit. Ooh, we're running low on rubber. That is not ideal. Facts. Where's Mr. Interesting. Okay. So, our objective... I don't want to do this. We are going to go here. There. This should be easy peasy compared to what we have been doing. What do I have in my inventory? That's good. Got some stuff in there. Alright, yeah, we are good. Let me check the friendly dumpster. Real quick, since we're running low on rubber. Scrap these screws. Do we need to have a crowbar on us? No, we don't. Let's craft a crowbar. Pry bar, crowbar, potato. Alright. I don't like the wheel option. It's just a crappy wheel. Just gonna stick with the classic. It looks the best out of everything we have. Alright. Away we go. This will give us normal access to the mid zone, which will be extremely helpful. Jeez, I have that way too loud. I feel like I hear things falling out. window wiper. Activate. Friend. Birdie boy. Burb. My burb and me. I am losing stuff out of that. I swear I hear it. Can I really just go bananas? I'm just going crazy. I don't know what's making that noise. Like, you hear that, right? Something else? What could be making that noise? Oh, it's that thing picking up metal. I'm dumb. Kinda dumb sometimes, guys. Forget that I have something that's actually actively picking things up. Leave me alone, buddy boy. Let me know if I ever need to turn the game volume down. Ba 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 ba. Listen. Hold on. As I always say, nothing ever goes bad when using an airstrip. I definitely don't have an experience that tells me otherwise. Oh, there's a shop here. That on the map. Oh shoot. Whoa. Going off road. one that's not... That's on a hill there. Another should use a store. Oh yeah, come on, baby. Alright, Ida, what do you got for me?
Hey there. I suppose I can set this aside for just a moment. Hold on, I need to, oh, no, that's not where the soldering iron goes when it's hot.
Not worth it.
Oh, come on. Surely there's something you're in need of. I need the scrap.
Well, I don't particularly have much, and you're also selling dookie.
Come to think of it, it had been a while since someone visited. Must have taken me somewhere remote. Maybe it's just a sign I should take a vacation.
It's just... I'm a bad driver. I'm out of practice. Function anomalies are more common, and also eerie darkness. Okay. I'll take it. Alright. Yeah, it's another way. I'm just straight to the exit. Gas station, that's one gas station. Shit. Yay. Alright. I'm not sure that's entirely... I guess if there's lots of boxes, then it would make sense. If you just got one like that, there's no reason not to just open it and loot it. Oh, we just barely missed that spike puddle.
Greetings, my dearest Moonbeams. I hope this podcast finds you well and whatever beneath existence you find yourself within. We here in the third Earth dimension have a very exciting planetary aspect we haven't conceived. This transit brings with it tidings of a new cycle, of new possibilities for consciousness and society. I am, of course, speaking about the conjunction of Uranus, the planet of evolution and disruption, with Neptune, the planet of dreams and illusions, and the sign of Capricorn at 19 degrees. This is a most rare transit that will not happen again for another 172 years. And unless any of you happen to find yourself within a temporal anomalies, you likely won't be here to see it. At least that is, in the body you inhabit now. Perhaps as a thought experiment, you might imagine how more than 172 years during the next time the great planets come together. I can only hope that the experiences that come to pass during this great cycle seek to align us closer together and bring us closer to our cosmic destiny. That is all for now, my dearest moonbeams. Be well, and remember that from stardust you came, and to stardust you shall return.
Okay. Interesting. Not heard that one before. Yay, we get to go to the mid zone. It's not like we already haven't been there. Wow. Ooh. And away we go. Now, since it's perpetual stability, there's no reason not to gather them all. I'm gonna hear Oppie's voice for the first time in ages. Oppie! Oppie!
Expansion wall. It separates the outer zone from the mid zone, and more importantly, us from those two idiots. This will get you one step closer to the deep zone. It's far past its prime, so watch your step.
We are quite familiar with their region. We're gonna go to the very end here, and then drive. Go back, collect the anchors. That magnet anchor is definitely going to do us a ton of work. Not going to need to so hurriedly scrap everything while we're out on an adventure to get ourselves some scrap. the engine on it. Ow. Help. Oh, they're all little tiny bits of anchor. Only got 0.7 2. That's been annoying. Oh, now we're up to 3.3. Okay. I'm really bad at driving, guys. Really bad at driving in video games, to be clear. I'm actually quite a responsible driver on the real road. Though. All right, down to the road. Armored bumper was a little bit banged up. Should probably check our mag bumper. Seems like, at least almost it seems like. not sure how deep the water is. It looks pretty deep right there, considering the fact that I'm bobbing. So I actually might be, like, somewhat floating on the water. I've only ever been water deep enough to just slow me down. That's interesting. Alright, here we go. Officially making our crossing into the mid-zone and the main story map. Plasma is extremely valuable. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me on this early Sunday morning stream. Because I wanted to. And it's a weekend, so I had the time. Even while I'm slightly still under the weather, yes. I still have my grind set. Gotta grind. No hold back. Do not hold back. You must grind.
Mindset rolling on the floor laughing.
What's also ooh, explodey. And there goes Hiroshima. If any of you got that, you were both diabolical and now my best friend. So the biggest thing about getting this section of the story done is we get access to the Arc Dock, which means we have 2 of these super rounds, right? Yes. Which it means that we can having the Arc Dock allows us to heal ourselves in the car using a visionary battery, which is very useful if we run out of fuel items. Or if we're in a pinch. I'm so bad at doing that. Oh, so can I get it?
That's a great asset to have.
I want them to add more customization to the game. That would be amazing. So that you could have, like, one of them would be that jingle. Uh-oh, we don't have comms with Abby. How sad. Definitely not like Tobias messing with the comms on purpose so that he can get access to our comms again. That'd be crazy. Shablamo. And we're officially into the mid-zone. Hawaii. JCT. G2 State Fires.
Hello, friend. Welcome to our side of the wall. Oh, what's this? Your connection to Wampy is jammed. Worry not. Our signal is crystal clear.
Don't you think?
Right, ask me if I can. Yeah, the mid-zone's been marinated in all this radiation for so long. Things don't work the same as they do in the outer zone. Good news is, we live here. We can help you, no sweat.
First things first, we've got to extend the signal from the garage. Otherwise, Abby's equipment won't be much help. Hooking you into a mid-zone stabilizer should do the trick. Look around. You should be able to see one up a hill somewhere.
What? Gotta go wrong. It's almost like I've already been here. I played these games before. Probably help guys more. Now let's just eat some food. It's Minecraft. It's like Minecraft anyways. First things first, we need to get as much of the extra anchor energy as we can. Ah, Okay. Don't actually shut my engine off. So I need more gas. Surprisingly enough. What the? Oh. Okay. Do we have the ability to make a seal kit? We do. Nice. Alright, just make sure we're missing anything. Tank, a little bit more. Where's the gas can? Here. Right. And that should top our fuel off for the time being. Alright. I'm really looking towards any of the mid-zone areas, which is really why we're out here. It's why. Really managed to bang my car up just driving out like this. Don't know why, but it seems like I'm always able to lock in and do so much better on the expeditions than anything else.
How is that?
I don't know. It's a good question. Just looking. Like mid-zone related. Let's see. Marsh eggs. Cool. Thermosat. Yes. I probably won't do it for too long, but I am going to at least go around and get as much of the anchor energy as I can. Aha! That's what I wanted to see. Oh, do 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 do. Can't drive forward. All right, I'll drive backwards. So much easier than the other vacuum to harvest these. We get. Hello? There's no way we only got 10. Is the thermal vacuum bugged? Hello. Okay, where is tools?
Lifted much.
Huh? Where? Where are my tools? Resource anomalies, conditions, found items, crafting tools. Balance. Consideration producing even more emphatic efficient result. Will rip items right out of unlocked containers to cover storage if it's in range, while also casting light into the. Oh! It's all on here. What? Okay, okay. Oh no. I'd never known what those things are. That's what they do, I guess. What the frick?
Found here.
Why? Now I gotta fix all this. I've always seen those things crawling around, but I've never known what they actually do. Now I do. And they suck. That's a lot of damage.
Where did you get the torch?
One of Ida's shops. Last time we did our big stream. It's the Olympium one, so it's extremely powerful with a lot more durability.
You lucky 4-leaf clover being.
Yes. Streamer luck, guys. Streamer luck. Trust. I've been blessed. I've now been streaming long enough that I've been blessed with streamer luck. I always see other people talking about it, but I've never believed them. But now it seems to have come true. There is somewhat streamer luck.
Lol, you deserve it.
But that is true. I deserve it. I have some of the worst luck in video games. Let's go, baby. Ouch. This just shows what it's like to drive distracted and not keep your eyes on the road. Actually not a bad driver. I'm using this as a learning experience for all you hoodlums that like to drive with their phones out. Yep, none of it's in my inventory, but it's all in the car. Hell yeah. No, copyright, please. Shut up. Oh boy. Banger music, but I can't risk it. Stop.
Streamer safe mode.
Oh no. I think I might. I think that keeps turning on because I might have some quirks going. Also, it seems we've been cursed with a very bad debuff on our engine, which we are going to need to fix. I hope I have the materials to. Nutrition skills. Please, can I grab my nutrition skills? Yes. Let me guess, I'm not carrying one either. So we're gonna have to suffer with obnoxiously slow speeds. Jesus Christ. It's so bad. I don't even know if we'll be able to make it up the hill to get to the thingy we need to. Let alone get out of here. I might need to try to make a new engine. park us here. Maybe. We need steel. We need tier 2 bench. No, we are literally just screwed. Unless we have the miracle of something giving us some materials to fix or to make a new engine. We'll be coming back with lots of reef photos. Smiley truck, you've never let me down before. Electrician's kit, and I will pray to you every day. Okay. Thanks, Smiley truck, you've not helped us. Why is this world so cool? Got 2 fuel cans. Get us to survive. Okay. First, check here. Barely anything. So there's gas tanks. Little barrels of gas for sure. Not seeing too much though. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da. just maybe we can get into there. Maybe there'll be an electrician's kit. Make sure it is electrician's kit. Alright, come on, luck. Streamer luck, please. Hi. Streamer luck doesn't exist. It's all a lie. We'll walk up here to get this thingy turned on. Alright.
Okay, a stabilizer in section D is online. Coming through loud and clear. Hey, Francis, pan the car's broadcast frequency to the stabilizer, would you? Hey, come on, I can't do this without you.
Fine. There. Your receiver's hooked in now.
And we're patched into all that sweet ARC device data. Nice work. Oppie won't be able to block us out anymore. Well, better get going. Here it comes.
Boy. At least most of this is downhill. Luckily, but I would like to hear the awesome music of the red. And we limp our way home because, of course, we're going to be Flashbang! Buddy, I'm home.
Wow. Oppie was hiding a magic teleporter? We could have been beaming all over the zone this whole time? Don't worry. I'll restore her connection once you do us a little favor. We suspect Oppie's hiding a copy of Artist's database in that auto shop of hers. Find it, and we can get back to this remnant business.
Backpacks. Is ever how here?
All right, I've identified the electrical circuit for the garage's security system.
And there's an Artist security lock in that circuit. So once I do this... bingo! That security lock's powered on now. We try that overload code from the observation towers. 4735.
Driver, something you should know about that database? When Artist's funding began to dry up, they handed us our final paycheck with one hand and the same-day evacuation orders with the other.
Yeah.
Oppie was a higher-up, though, more entitled than an actual power by that time. She would have known about Artist's plan to close up shop and had enough time to download all the research data before losing access. That data could contain what we need to help you.
Boy, oh boy, look at all these gizmos in here. Oppie wasn't operating no normal auto shop. A fabrication station. Ooh, her personal vault? I bet there's some good stuff in there.
I'm uncomfortable intruding like this. Can you not?
Hold the phone. There's a machine that prints bobbleheads.
What? Show me.
Now,
Oh, you did it! Hey, you actually did it! Boy, howdy, I cannot wait to take all this data.
so nice.
Yes, promised. I'll take Tommy's connection.
Do you read me? Come in. Do you read me?
Loud and clear, you old bat.
I see. The comms clear up suddenly, and I find you two patched into the garage frequency. It all makes sense now.
No idea what you're talking about. So, Oppie, what's the plan? You must have some grand scheme, don't you?
Let me get this straight. You hijacked my mission,
You
tapped
did
into
it.
my frequency, and
Yes,
now you want to
indeed.
be all buddy-buddy. Not on your life. You think you're hot stuff. Why don't you take the lead then? Get the driver through all by your damn selves.
Did she just hang up on us? Well, guess it's our time to shine. So, Francis, you got any ideas?
Just
We know the driver needs to get to the deep zone, but it's too dangerous to head there directly. We have to zero in on exactly where to go. The signal amplification trick won't work here. The ambient instability is too strong in the mid-zone.
How indeed. There was one other time where the mass hallucination and the remnants intersected. Driver, I've tagged a route for you. Whenever you're ready, give it a spin.
okay. We're gonna leave all of our metals like this in here, but I'm gonna start putting all my random junk that I don't want to store in there. In here. Because it's pretty much bottomless, I'm pretty sure. Whee! Shoot. The reason I'm putting a ton of scrap in these is so that I can easily grab them out for when we need to do some trading. All right. Alright. Car not very happy. Sealing kits. And oh, we don't have it unlocked yet. Shoot. Yeah, we need to get electrician's kit unlocked. Don't know how we managed to not have that unlocked. Definitely a necessity. First, fix the turbo light engine. Swollen. Okay. That. What does that mean? No correction is how it's eliminated. Okay. No corrections to have in this battery with us. But this is getting worse. Damn it.
Swollen doesn't look too good.
Yeah, we gotta. It also means we're gonna have to go in here and hopefully get the high capacity battery unlocked. Dang it! Don't have enough stable energy. Oh, that's kind of cool. We want to go full electricity. Nah. Okay, that's gonna be really nice. Deco vend. She with the car accessory in exchange for anchor energy. Oh, that's neat. Investigator module. She should report back to which you know this is just a correct new chip also that's ability to spend anchor energy to realities. That's gonna be useful. I actually do need that. So it seems we're gonna have to go out and get some regular anchor energy soon enough.
Air station. That'll be nice.
Yeah. Okay, investigate. 3 hints found. Headlights. Okay, headlights, steering wheel, truck. Steering wheel goes right. I think then headlights, or not headlights, wipers toggles. Okay. Swerves hard. Maybe stays turning. Wipers. Switches on. No. It says wipers isn't right. Let's see. Radio switches, toggles. No. I'm trying to think of anything else that's been happening with the car. Radio switches on. Trunk opens. Didn't notice that, but maybe. Okay, it's saying it's not the wipers, supposedly. Steering wheel, radio, dome light, horn, hood, headlights, shifter, fuel, drains. Consumes faster. Dashboard, car, brakes weakened. Ability activates. So something stays turning and then something happens to the car. Let's test this. Well, that's something. Okay. So this stays turning. Okay, when I exit, the back door open or breaks off. Trunk, well, also trunk is closed. Where is it? Horn honks. Alright. Then steering wheel, headlights. Oh, headlights stays on. Wipers toggle. Okay, it's not. Stays on. Switches on. Wipe switches on. Something happens. Car, oh. Brakes weaken.
Turn on lights.
Jolts forward. Oh, okay. Trunk is closed, door honks, headlights switch on, car jolts forward. Okay. So you need mechanics kit and electrician's kit. Okay. Mechanics kit, or electrician's kit, mechanics kit. I've not seen this happen. Interesting. I've never seen the car jolt when I turn the headlights on. So now we just need steering wheel. Stays turning. Battery drains? battery. Car. Dashboard. I don't think any of these work. Your left door. If you couldn't tell, I do have infinite guesses. Because I feel like... Oh! Steering wheel stays turning, headlights switch is on. Switch is off. Oh! The thing I've been complaining about since the beginning, where my headlights dim when I turn left. Oh my god! Yes! I'm gonna be able to see again! Oh my god. I have been having that problem since I've been playing. Oh my, started playing on this game. On this run. Oh my god. That makes so much sense.
After 10 years, finally.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That helps a crap ton. I would like to know why this broke off. Alright. Well, neat. Finally, something that's bothered me since I've been playing for a while now is fixed. Alright. Ooh, I just remembered. I hope... Hallelujah! Large backpack, baby. So we now just need Olympium, carbon fiber glass, and we need more swamp coral for anti-theft backpack. Wait, though, what? Where's all my backpack slots? $76 slots? 8 quick slots? What? Where'd my inventory go?
I smell a bug.
Yes! That's not good at all. Shit. Cause I can't. Wait a second. What the heck? I'm gonna try saving, quit into menu, and hopefully that works. If not, that's gonna be a really crappy way to have to halt the series because of a bug where my backpack space disappears. Okay, thank you. I was worried. I was really worried. Oh man, that would have really put a damper on things.
Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We've been saved.
Never in belt restart.
Exactly. So we got a new sticker. Can I pet? Oh, they should have done. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Oh, it's amazing. Okay. I'm just so glad that we finally have the frickin' lights dimming thing under wraps. Like, that has been, like, that has peeved me since I've been playing. My goodness. Bat facts. News flash. Seattle, August 17, 1969. Air quality continues to suffer today as a result of ongoing forest fires raging through the Olympic Peninsula. Despite growing concerns from state officials, ARDA have refused to grant firefighters access to the Interesting. So, question is now, do we go on another expedition, or do we continue the storyline? I will leave that up for you guys to decide, because I will go do either.
Expedition run, then get back to story.
Okay, you asked for it. No complaining about how long the expeditions take, though. That's my only condition.
Complaints ever.
Okay. Snap, and the car is repaired. Just need to get a ton of ceiling kits, because I managed to really bust up all my glass. You know what? I've decided I'm overriding your vote as I will never do again, but I'm overriding your vote because I'm not going to continue the story in the conventional way, but I am going to go out into, before I do an expedition, and get just regular resources from the mid-zone, because we do kind of need them. And I should say for the outer zone as well, since we also need energy. Visit the friendly dumpster. Hello, friend. A little annoying that all the resources immediately go to the car even when you're not on a run, but hey. What do we need to do here? First, grab some of this. Okay. We shall check what our routes are looking like. let's do a scan all the way up to here. Shotgun scan. Low, 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 low. Okay. Okay. Low, low. Ooh. Okay. So we go over here. Low, 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 low. Okay, low, low. I want to head up to here for the... What's this? Unknown blistering woods sector. Interesting. Here, though, is going to be really nice. So that'll have okay, stable energy, and it should be a short trip. Even though it looks very far away, there is the highway connection that makes it significantly easier. I'm just still so hyped. Finally, my lights won't dim when I'm turning, so I don't go blind and get screwed over at times while I'm driving. It's a bloody miracle. Alright, let's take the highway.
Finally, good times ahead.
Yes. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. I feel like I should get all-terrain tires soon as well, because having really good off-road and on-road ability would be preferable.
Hey, driver. Sorry about all that mess with Abby. There's no question. Abby is a once-in-a-generation genius. I've watched her manipulate wavelengths with nanometer precision without batting an eye. So, yeah, to see her go from the sharpest person in the room to what she is now is disappointing. This place leeches away your sanity day by day. So for Abby to live here in complete isolation, locked away with only bad memories and expired medication, nothing good comes of that.
I'd feel a hell of a lot better if I knew why she suddenly cares so much about the remnants.
Yeah. Friend. Kind of miss our spaceman that actually said friend. Our little bobblehead guy, he shall, whatever bobblehead, he shall. I'm so happy to be back to streaming. These past 2 days of being sick and not streaming has been saddening. I miss you guys, the viewers, and also the games, because, I mean, the games are super fun. It did allow me the chance to play some of my own games that I've been meaning to on my own. Mainly Marvel Rivals. I kept hearing so much good about it, so I just... And like, alright, I'm sick, might as well play. And I did. It was actually a ton of fun. Sadly, not within my realm of what I want to stream. This looks very weird. Something tells me this is going to be a fun ride down. Yes. And I can turn and not have them dim. Alright, well, I don't care enough about Ida's exchange, so here we go, down the cliff. Ooh, yes, even faster. Well, that actually was not as eventful as I thought it was going to be. Can we have something attached to us that's slowing us down? I just feel like we're slow.
I'm starting to think we can't do this alone.
Look, it's not that I doubt our abilities. But no one knows the zone like that old man.
But you heard what she said. She'll sabotage this remnant before helping us.
Right.
Well, she'll come around to our charms.
No, she won't. Nothing in the 13 years we spent in R&D proved that she's open to working with anyone. She dug her heels in so deep that she wrestled everyone down into the grave with her. Mind your business. I can't be involved if she is.
What are you talking about? This is the entire to break the break into the zone. Not about the experiments and the technology, but to tell the legends of the land.
I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want her advice. I don't want to hear her goddamn voice.
This isn't like you. What's going on, Francis? Is there something I should know?
No.
All the work and live R&D, all the time you spent, your entire career, your entire life. You sacrificed it all for honor, and how did they thank you? With a black hole in your resume, where you can't tell anyone what you did. You couldn't even tell people where you wiped your ass for 10 years. So no, I'm not letting this go. Not for me, but especially not for you.
That's not... Never mind.
You know, sometimes I wonder, how much of you staying here was because that or if it was because you had nowhere else to go?
My question, what are they... That is my largest question of how they've survived here for so long. What are they eating? I mean, possibly if they're in pockets of instability, they just have farms? Or like maybe some matter generator, what's it called it? But I don't, they never address this. I'm curious now. I thought that was going to be a lot more interesting, but that was actually anticlimactic. Oh, I forgot to paint these new headlights white so that they're easier to, they're better and give off better light. Well, the yellow light's great, the white light is considerably better. Things on this side. My car said goodbye!
Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing. What was that?
I have no idea. That was funny though. My goodness, it was gone. Said, nah fam, I'm out. That is another... I really wish I was on Twitch so y'all could clip that. I don't think YouTube has a good clipping system like Twitch does. Clip that, clip that. Super speed! Well, those boulders seem like they're doing and they really just don't. Am I not on the road? No, I don't. Yeah, I'm on the road. Heck. Tell where the road is. There we go. That was a good boost. Sometimes you can use the anomalies to your advantage. Like I like to do with any movement ones, like the airstrip and the speed rocks that we just hit. Alright, we're about to make it out we've all been waiting for here, so we can get some lovely anchor energy. Did I get any anchor energy from that last area? I can't remember. Actually, I think I'm gonna follow the road all the way down to the ground. I don't like how steep that is, and I don't want to get into a situation where I'm, janked up because I drop too soon. I'm not gonna be able to get the other anchors, so we're just gonna follow the road like the good driver we are. Hey guys, best driver. I definitely showed that jump. There she is. No. Whee! I love that I was saying, you guys, I'm a good driver, right? Right, guys? I'm a good driver. Throw myself off a freaking cliff. I'm still going. Oh my god. No, come on! Right onto my car. Power fish. Woo! Well, now we have to drive backwards. Like I didn't want to do. Oh, there goes our headlights. I'd say this has been an extremely successful drive so far. Nothing bad has happened. Absolutely smooth sailing. Do a strip down of all my car parts soon, just so that I have everything on the best durability I can. Because I feel like the next expedition is really going to punish us. That's why I wanted to go out and get some extra things going before I did embark on the next expedition. Okay, that's right. I guess falling down that cliff wasn't the worst thing. It definitely banged our car up, but other than that, it's alright. They appeared right in front of me to give me a smooch. Well, this is the first time my car's gotten this low on durability since I added those armor pieces. Skit.
Such condition.
Yeah. We need to still distance. Much farther, Tom? Okay, now we can connect. Okay, here we go. Actually, that helps. Ouch. This is where the arc dock comes into use, if we had any battery. Flashbang. Just realized we're actually gonna have to go back out again, 'cause the larger battery's probably gonna need the higher tier of energy. Anchor.
You seeing these readings, Francis? Gateway opens like blah 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 blah, blah, and the car goes pow. Then just goes.
The Shuttlesphere. The Shuttlesphere. Oh, it's my favorite part.
Fat Packs. Blackberry Lake, November 2nd, 1967. Local arborist Cynthia Wan has the most extraordinary name. She's cutting, she says, our new subspecies of fur that will grow at the speed of monthly. Wong won't say where she found. Oh good, I was about to say, please don't turn to my other high capacity batteries. Oh, we actually do still have plenty of energy. Okay. Good. Got acid, battery. And finally, fast battery. Thank you, Ida, for supplying us with those early ones, and now we'll take it from here. Tires rolling here. Alright. Scrapping day. Actually, no, I think it's finally time we ditch the anti-corrosive because it is very much broken. Keep the Olympium panel that we have. Of course, why would we get rid of the Olympium panel? It's such an early thing, but okay. That worked. Dang it, it missed. Yeet.
Everything must go.
Yes, indeed. Spring cleaning. Where's my container? I'll be holding that in my hands when it picks everything up. Alright. Back it up. Alright. Next, time to get rid of some of these extras. And it seems also need to get this. Okay. Yeah. We'll go with a fresh set of paint as well. There we go. All right. Oh, there's stuff in it. So, do we have anything random in here? We do. Back again. Put all those away. Alright, so first, I think it'll probably be smart to check to see what our expeditions are looking like so we can outfit our car properly for the occasion. Take a peek. So, dense acid. Acid does more damage. Shocking speed. Gives a jolt of speed. Water is acid. Not doing that one. Acid devours fuel. Darkness. Electric damage gives damage drains battery. Fuel drains faster. Electricity does more damage. This is probably going to be our best. Has the least bad things. Rankers are locked with medium battery locks. Okay, so we select this. I forgot. I'm gonna get this first. Alright. Wow. Wow. Huh. There's so much. Oh man. This is gonna be crazy. Well. Let me think here. How do we want to look at all these EDA exchanges? So I think what we do is we make a loop around, so we head here, 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 back to here, 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 here.
I know a lot of horse work.
Here, 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 here. So that gives us a full loop, and I think that puts us through at least 2 areas with the purple anchor. I would like to get through at least 1 deep zone area. Or at least a few. Actually, I want to go through at least 2 deep zone areas. So we might have to change some things up. I think what we might do is start out by heading out here and then loop back in. I don't know about these 2. I don't think I need to head to these 2. This is though, so we loop out here, 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 and then we loop back up. That still makes sense. Okay. Yep. I think I got it. I think I got what I want to do. Things will change as time goes on. Alright. So, looking at our route here. Exhausting explosions. Stability. Fuel. Burrowing anomalies. Acid. dangerous. Tiny, tickle, tiny, acres are plentiful. Ooh, that's gonna be really nice one to hit. What is this one for? Oh, that's even also for large ones, so that's gonna be good. So I think I kind of just prep it for kind of a mix of everything. So let's do it like this. The bumpers, I want my front bumper to be lead. Then my two side panels there, I want to have as armored. Absolute max amount of health. Then so this one, so that has rad protection, that has rad protection, that has rad protection. Okay. So then, for the doors, we need insulated doors, actually. So we need to go to those if we can, hopefully. Doors, insulated door. I'm actually planning this out. It's gonna look freaking ugly, but it's gonna give us the most spread out, everything having protection. So there's our insulated. And electric and radiation damage is what I'm most worried about. Alright. Then we do lead. Then we do armored. Then, what do we want right here? First, put that out there. And put away some of these stuff. Oh, my neck. Okay. Then, so, what do we want to put there? It would be nice if we had another lithium door to go there. I think we put armored, just to be safe. Either armored or lead plated. We got armored. No, actually. Nah, armored. Okay, wheels. Next up, wheels. Aww. These take carbon fiberglass. Fine. Not have the budget to make carbon fiberglass into our wheels. Okay. next is the high-capacity battery to go. And then we need 2 storages. And then I think we go for these second batteries as well. Give us as much battery power as possible. We have carbon fiberglass. I feel like there's something that I need carbon fiberglass for. Stiff shirt. Carbon fiber shirt. Sealed suit. Let's get.
Most likely.
Okay, we have 6. Sealed suit. That's nice. So now we have better acid protection. Trying to think. What else? We have these 2 on top, which is perfect. I guess we unload everything in our inventory here. All items in truck. Okay. So now we need to get everything out of there. So, what we want in there is a scrapper. Bring the hammer that we can bring along. It's extra. And I'd like to bring my magnetic hammer if I can. That away. Don't need the hand back on me. Okay. So there's the hammer, and the plasma scrapper. This can go in here. Repair putty. Anything else? Well, yes. Where are my battery jumpers? Granted, I can make those relatively. That's not what I wanted. Oh, shoot. This. Fill this up and throw it in the bag for some extra fuel. Throw this. So we still definitely have space. Crowbar, pry bar, whatever it is. We need that to be put in there. Is there anything? Okay, electrician's kit is tier 1 and it's pretty easy to make, so I'm gonna say I don't bring that with me. gonna put 3 battery jumpers just in case. And that's it. Any other better... this, we wouldn't be able to put the pry part. Oh well. Okay. I think that's all we need. Am I forgetting something? Oh! I am forgetting something very important. We've got to get this thing outfitted. We've got camo. I want to do camo, and I think I want to do something flashy with the camo. Maybe let's try a lime green or purple. Okay, that no. Okay. Do I have just a normal green that isn't lime? Evergreen. Alright. I've never gotten camo paint before, so this is pretty neat. What? Where? Crafting, road simulation, consistent quirks, bomb kills, iron wagon mode. It's using my thing. I wanted to have it so that it doesn't press UK fuel swans. Player death, for damage player.
Take the thing out the machine.
Huh?
I think that puts it back to normal.
Hmm? Oh.
Take the expedition thing out.
Oh. Let me test. Let's do decal numbers here. And if we... You're such a genius. Bro knows what he's talking about. Oh shoot, we almost forgot headlights. Just realized. Probably would have been a little bad. Do insulated headlights for the extra health. Alright. White paint. We need white paint. Alright. shut those off. Alright, I think now we're ready. Alright, here we go. And away we go. I feel a lot more anxious about this expedition, for sure. Game? Oh, you mother trucker. Okay, I see what's happening. And it just sucks. I can't get back in. Because of one reason. Bleh. Because that thing picks up metal. Okay, well now... No, I gotta spin my car around. I've got to put some fresh... Well, no, I don't need fresh fuel into it because we start using fuel right at the beginning. But I'm not going to count on that because we're heading into the next level of expedition. But... that's particularly annoying because I was really hoping that could be an extremely useful tool while we're out. So, I'm gonna get our inflated bumper. I'm gonna grab our magnet bumper. Because of course it somehow works even when we're... No. Oh, what up? Oh my gosh. Okay. One more thing though. Don't we have an impulse? This actually could be nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, pooey. By hitting those barriers now also everything's slightly banged up. That's so annoying. Okay. And now we go. So, we decided that we were going to head up here first, and then dodge over to here for the Arda stuff. Yeah. So we're going to buzz through here, and then head to the next zone. Next junction. Ooh. Hitting my mid-afternoon crash. We're probably gonna have to end the stream halfway through this expedition because I just don't have the time to dink around for another, like, 3 hours on this expedition. Okay. Oh, dang it. We're gonna have to dink around in this junction, though, because there is a tape, which I actually really want. Because I have to know the lore. Yep. Luckily they added that feature. Just recently. Just actually in this last update. What the frick hit me? Wow, okay, I do not know what launched me up like that, but my goodness. It happened again. What the heck is hitting me up in the air like that? This is a waste of my battery power. And actually, I'm gonna answer the question that everyone's gonna tell me. And yes, I'm gonna answer the question is yes, I can actually, and I just realized this, I can in fact flip my car over by just kicking it. I realize this now. I just made this connection. Gotcha, suckers. Can't thwart me. Oh, there's more of you. I'm just gonna go around here this. Alright. Just stop our car here. Shut the headlights off real quick, though. And head up here. The lore.
Here's what we know. Over 50 years ago, in November of 1946, Dr. Ophelia Turner was 27. She had recently returned home to the Olympic Peninsula to lick her wounds after a failed stint in academia. In a fit of obsession or redemption, or, quite frankly, both, she cobbled together a laboratory in her basement
and produced the first limb wave on nothing but a killer hunch and plain ingenuity. Or so the story goes. It's never clearly stated anywhere what limb waves and limb technology really were. It's all vague claims and wild theories, dreams that border more on the mystical than the scientific. What we do know is that limb stood for unlimited frequency. Radio waves, once souped up and modulated just right, supposedly enabled the control of matter in a way that modern science both back then and now could only dream of.
After Dr. Turner's discovery, she and a few friends, scientists and PhDs all, toyed with Lynn in their garage labs for about 4 years. The local police and fire departments start making regular house calls, spurred on by increasingly disgruntled neighbors calling in about incidents that seem to grow larger and more disturbing as the years go on. After one too many reports, the federal government takes notice.
And thus begins their severe interest in LIM technology. The next part happens quickly. In 1955, the United States government seizes
Not only the physical area where Dr. Turner and her scientists live, but the entire concept of LIM technology. The area is at first evacuated under the pretense of safety, but quickly commandeered by the government. They established a brand new department called ARDA, Advanced Resonance Development Authority, which was to be headed by Dr. Turner herself. Over the next 15 years, the government expands the zone's borders. They clear out civilians as they go and erect massive 500-meter walls to keep out an increasingly curious public. The zone started in the northernmost tip of the peninsula, then expanded outward twice. Once in 1961, again in 1967, to the outer perimeter we see now.
Okay, that wind is really almost pushing me off this cliff. Sadly, this kind of flip I cannot get upright by just kicking it. We have really burnt our battery. I have been in this junction for a lot longer than I've liked. I've taken a lot more damage in this junction than I've liked. For little to no reward. There's pretty much nothing here. We're now actually on track to get out of here. I think I only have to use at least one thing of putty to fix at least the most damaged parts. Waste any time in the next zone, so I think I want to do my repair before I exit this zone. Or this junction. I'm calling them zone, but they're junctions. guess I should pull out all my tools. Dang, I have so many quick slots now as well. Yeah, actually. Okay. I wonder, so you can walk through those beams of or do I? So I wonder if we walk through the thing here, it'll work. Oh, there goes all of our battery jumpers. Yeah, test this now. Alright. Up next, this thingy. Our first deep zone junction. Biggest thing is we gotta take it nice and slow. Watch for anomalies. We should be fine. Welcome everybody to the Deep Zone. Thought any of the other zones were scary. This list doesn't compare. Deep Zone is freaking ridiculous. Do want okay. So many explosive things. Tourist trap. Oh, I didn't bring my vac, did I? Frick. Oh, look at that. Look at that chunky dumpster pool. Well, at least I can gather it with my hands. It looks like there's a chance for these things to drop dumpster pools. Alright, let's keep moving. Yeah, you guys can't tell, this place sucks. The loot is amazing, but the things in it are absolutely awful to deal with. Okay. No, stop. Gives me a tingling feeling that we should have. So much happening. That's very useful. Absolutely. Everything is under control. Ooh, what's this? There? I don't know. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Trust me. Everything is fine. was a very valuable asset to pick up. Anything that gives us more battery. We need to head back up the road so we can get some anchor energy. Actually, no. Just head this way. Alright, gonna get our first corrupted energy here. Corrupted anchor. Just ain't nothing here. I especially don't like the explosions here because they equal less fuel and battery power. Jesus. wanted to get up and close and personal. Government yellow paint. Now if we get the Arda wrap, just like the articles. Magnets. I'm gonna really run over here. Grab these balloons. That was close. And that's my cue. Alright, yes, this will work. question for the chatters. On YouTube, have you seen this robot puppy ad? Did it look scarily real? Have you guys seen this? I'm seeing it all over, and it's weird. And I swear, that is what's gonna kill us. Is these little freaking robot puppies. We never listen to our own movies. Why? Shoot. Nope. Of course, it's not working. Anyways, we need to get
not
some.
seen it yet.
When you see it, you'll realize what I mean. Or if you ever see it, you'll realize what I mean. I thought it said that there's something wrong with one of our batteries. Ceiling kit. It's surrounded with oxidized. We have the resources for ceiling kits. I think we just discovered a new quirk. Car. Rush in this area. We're pretty I think we're pretty comfortable with all the things here. It'll take me a little while to just drop down to the deep zone more and more, but I'll get there. scrapyard here, so I'm gonna check out some cars. If they're steel, I'll grab them. If they're actually oh no! Come back! Say, the camo design for this car is looking pretty good. Actually, can't help it, guys. I'm a loot goblin. If I see an article like this, bet I'm going to try to eliminate it. We're gonna make the leap off of this hill down to another road so that we can get to our destination. Braked too hard. Oh boy. Oh, I'm all just disoriented. I don't need it. It's gonna soak up my battery. I'm not prepared to do that. Crap, I should water is acid. I was just pretty much forced into this water. Story time. The lore.
After the multi-stage evacuation of the Olympic Peninsula's 100,000-strong population, the records get sketchy.
Once the region is swept clean of civilian eyes, the flow of information trickles to an eventual stop. ARDA has always maintained that the evacuation was done in the name of national security. That there was simply nothing more patriotic than sacrificing your homes, with the communists plotting our demise across the Atlantic. Certainly not because there was any danger from the strange experiments happening inside, or situations most unnatural to witness. ARDA kept a wide berth, displacing citizens far ahead of the front line, so first-hand accounts of things going awry were rare. But rumors spread fast, and everyone had some story about a distant relative whose pet changed in inexplicable ways, or a friend of a friend who followed strange lights into the woods and never returned.
Once the civilians cleared out, the ARDA employees moved in. Scientists, officials, support staff, and their families made the Olympic Exclusion Zone home, reaching anywhere from 300 to 1,000 in total at its peak. What any of them were doing in the zone was kept hush-hush, with the population just outside the walls found the secrecy irresistible. Every shipment of raw material, out-of-season weather pattern, and inexplicable light or sound became the talk of the town for the first decade of the zone's existence.
Interesting. All right. Here we go. More exhausting explosions. That's great. I love that because this is the most explosive zone. It has the most things that want to go boom. Power usage to a minimum. Ways away from the plate. Scan. This entire area is quite desolate.
Listeners, I tried. I really did. I started my investigation in the usual fashion, digging up every piece of public record I could get. The paperwork is maddeningly typical up until 1955. Census records, soil samples, weather reports, hand-drawn survey maps, the beginnings of satellite photos, all readily available for anyone with the patience to walk themselves into a county office. But those materials don't tell me much, and I quickly am forced to turn to more dubious sources.
Before the downing of multiple passenger planes and the subsequent establishment of the no-fly zone in 1962, crude aerial photos are taken and circulated. This is where things get interesting. I find fuzzy shots of what appears to be entire mountains relocating overnight, buildings disappearing and reappearing at random, and lakes filled with water or light, depending on the time of day. The resolution is dubious, making them inkblot tests in their own right. They are the stuff of dreams among amateur investigators and conspiracy theorists alike. The most outlandish, improbable, and extremely unverifiable stories came from breachers, people rumored to have jumped, tunneled, hot air ballooned their way through the walls. If they're to be believed, there is much to be uncovered. But more on that later. LIM technology is not paraded around in the press for long. As the government withdraws acknowledgement that it ever existed, the public's interest similarly begins to wane. Last verifiable activity is an exodus of ARDA employees from the zone, beginning in 1981 and followed swiftly by a full decommissioning of the zone in 1987. After which, those 3,600 square miles are sealed away and left behind with no explanation. A tomb, minutes away from the populous, perfectly normal city of Seattle, with decades of history and secrets locked inside.
And that is where I'm left to fill in the enormous, ill-defined gaps.
The plot thickens. Granted, we all know what's inside here. It's funny just to hear what they all think it is. At this point. But sadly, even though it's dreams, this game is true. There's literally mountains that will just basically relocate themselves within a day, in a few hours. Right, this. Babies. Just nothing? What the heck? We're in business, baby. Olympian practice. Their hammer. Try using this hammer, but it's gonna give us very little for a lot of work. That's not worth it. Yeah, there's no way that is worth the trouble. Nice to get all of that, because that's a really amazing vein of lithium there. Unless we get a mag tamer, this truck right here. Crazy. Streamer luck. So awesome. Wouldn't it be so cool? I skipped the all right, pit stop. First, let's see what this massive dumpster pool has. See, that's some pretty juicy loot. awesome. We've got a backup plasma scrapper. Alright, is there anything else we need to do? That's all we have. If we could, do we need more repairing? Oh, we ended up actually getting most of everything repaired. I guess we could do a little bit more crafting. Ooh, thermal vacuum. Please. Batteries. That's gonna be a problem. Oh good, actually our batteries are charged. Alright, let's craft up repair putties. And I think that is going to be a perfect place to wrap up this stream for the day. I hope you all had a good time on the stream. I will either see you later today on a Terraria stream. I'm not going to stream this again today, I promise. Maybe I shouldn't promise, because I might. Anyways, I'll probably stream again later today. I hope you all have enjoyed. I know I have. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.